നമസ്കാരം. കഴിഞ്ഞ കാൽ നൂറ്റാണ്ടിലേറെയായി വഴിത്തലയുടെ സാമൂഹിക സാംസ്കാരിക മേഖലകളിൽ വ്യക്തിമുദ്ര പതിപ്പിച്ച സംഘടനയായ ജൂനിയർ ചേംബർ ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ വഴിത്തല 2026 വ്യത്യസ്തമായ ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാമുമായി ജനങ്ങളിലേക്ക് എത്തുകയാണ്. JCI കണക്ട് എന്ന പേരിൽ ഒരു പോഡ്കാസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റുഡിയോ ഇവിടെ ആരംഭിക്കുകയാണ്. സാമൂഹിക മാധ്യമങ്ങൾ വഴി വ്യത്യസ്തങ്ങളായ വിഷയങ്ങളെ ജനങ്ങളിലേക്ക് അവതരിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ഒരു വ്യത്യസ്തമായ പ്രോഗ്രാമായിട്ടാണ് ഈ പോഡ്കാസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റുഡിയോ JCI വഴിത്തല ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതിൻ്റെ ഔപചാരികമായ ഉദ്ഘാടനം ഇന്ന് നടക്കുകയാണ്. JCI വഴിത്തലയുടെ JCI കണക്ട് ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്യുന്നത് ജൂനിയർ ചേംബർ ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ നാഷണൽ വൈസ് പ്രസിഡന്റ് JFS ജിതേഷ് അദ്വാനിയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തെ ഏറെ സ്നേഹത്തോടെ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഒപ്പം JCI വഴിത്തലയുടെ 2026 വർഷത്തെ പുതിയ ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവായ JCI കണക്റ്റിനൊപ്പം ചേരാൻ മുഴുവൻ ആളുകളെയും സ്നേഹപൂർവ്വം സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. Today we are going to inaugurate the new initiative, and the inauguration is being done by the right person, the current Junior Chamber International National Vice President JFS Jitesh Advani. We are very happy to have him as today's guest. I would be delighted to invite you to this session.
Thank you so much to the past Zone Vice President from the host local organization of this podcast, and I am happy to be here and officially inaugurating the JCI Connect, be hosted by JCI Vazhithala. Congratulations to the President for the wonderful project that he has brought for this podcast.
Thank you, sir. For the last 2 days, you are with Zone 20. Actually, JCI is dividing the entire India into pan-India into different zones, and we are in Zone 20. When we talk about JCI Vazhithala, we are proud to be a 28-year-old chapter with a wealth of experience. We are committed to promoting our members and giving back to the society through various initiatives. This year in 2026, we are launching a new project called JCI Connect to take our efforts to the next level.
It's very good to see that this local organization has almost crossed 28 years of journey, and I'm telling you, me being the member of this organization is just way back in 2014 when I got this opportunity, and this local organization in 1998 you started your journey. I feel very proud when I see the local organization who are old, who are having members from 1990s who are guiding the recent generation guys and letting them go ahead in the organization. So this is something which is very good, and I hope JCI Vazhithala will give us good leaders in future also. That is something which I am expecting from this local organization.
Every year we will try to give more opportunities to our members also, because in JCI we have so many different opportunities for the new members and the young leaders. Sir, can you give some idea to our audience about the possibilities that JCI is giving to the new generation?
See, for the new generation, I'll give you my own example. So when I joined this organization in somewhere in 2014, so I was there in one of the program by my home local organization, which was on International Women's Day. So they had the rally somewhere in the public place where they put the posters of JCI stating that we are conducting some International Women's Day program, and I was very attracted to that program basically. So somehow when we do this PR programs in our organization, that the PR will generate the members for us basically. Yeah. And somehow in 2014 I got this opportunity to be part of that International Women's Day program. It was a Women's Day program, but still I was passing through, so I stopped over there and I watched what they are doing actually. Then I was eager to know more about the organization. Then I spoke to the members who were there in the event, and then I came to know about this individual development organization where we focus more on the members basically, how to make members grow individually, and in whatever direction they want to grow, the organization will provide you the facilities. So somehow at that time I came to know about it. So I prefer delivering to the organization stating that you should focus on the PR, which is one of the core important area of this organization. So I will not talk about the various other organizations which are there in the market. But what happens when we do certain programs, we don't promote it at that level actually.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why we lack members actually. Because I want, since I'm there in Kerala for around 2 days, the projects which I have witnessed, some of the projects were very fantastic. And I hope if the PR is done for that project, automatically the persons who will be seeing it, they'll be eager to know about this organization. So what this organization is doing, how they are promoting their own businesses through this JCI branding boards of their businesses, how these organizations come up and give the medical facilities to the needy ones, how they are doing it. So something which will make the younger generation attract towards us is the PR basically. And that is something we lack. So the PR is one of the most competent and one of the most important aspect on which our local organization should focus on. And once we get the members through this PR in the organization, then we have different platforms such as managing our business, managing the self-development through training programs of JCI India. But the first point that we want from the non-GCs member is this, just to have an experience what we do actually. And that experience they can get it up from the community development programs basically. Once they participate, once they serve to community, they will feel more interest towards this organization, and then we can tell them about these training programs, how we prefer going to the business area, how we promote our international arena basically. So this is something through which we can connect to JCI basically.
Very true. Normally the people are facing that so many organizations are in and around there. They don't have any idea about the opportunities, the advantages the organization giving. So the PR is very important. Same like normally JC is providing training also. Very keen, very focused on training also. Can you tell something about the training area?
See, training is the heart and soul of this organization basically. And our members who are there in the organization, somehow they are attached to this major portfolio of JCI India, that is training basically. So once the member becomes the part of the organization, they come to know that it is not just that we are serving as a member for this organization, it is that we have to improve something in ourselves. And for that improvement, we come with this training programs basically. We say that we conduct some effective public speaking programs. We ask them to participate in the speechcraft level. That is our training ladder basically. But somehow there are local organizations who are doing training programs at a mass level. They promote their members in conducting programs such as business-related training programs, such as developing their soft skills, such as developing their hard skills. So there are various programs that they are doing it actually. And JCs give you a free hand in hosting the training program basically. They'll just tell you how the process should go in the training, how the impact should be created through the training. But it is up to the local organization to decide the topic, on which topic they should give the training so the maximum members can get the benefit of it. So this is something how the training area goes. Once the member connects to the training area, then we ask them to participate in the JCI India training programs. We have Speechcraft, we have NTTTS, we have Zone Trainers Workshop. Then we have other training programs such as Nalanda, such as ABLE, where they can develop their own business. So somehow when they get connected to this organization through these trainings, automatically they prefer going to the programs which are being hosted by JCI India. Once they will participate there, how they can individually grow, that is more important. Since whenever we participate in a training program, we focus on certain things. What is my observation towards that training program and what is my takeaway?
Yeah.
So once that takeaway is decided, automatically you will prefer going to the event, participate in it and get that takeaway actually. So this is something which our people should do before going to the training program, and somehow JCI India is delivering it by conducting these training programs. So this is one of the important aspects, training area of JCI India.
And normally youngsters are joining JCI, they are using these opportunities. How many members we have in India across?
So we are close to now 50,000 members.
Okay.
And these 50,000 are basically the members who are aged between 18 to 40. Then these we have this initiative of JCI Alumni Club also. So now we have members who are above 40. They can participate in our JCI Alumni Club. We are somewhere around 10,000, near to 10,000 for this JCI Alumni Club. And we are expecting this year through our National President's vision of achieving that mission 1 lakh, that through this mission 1 lakh we can somewhere make 1 lakh membership of JCI members.
That we are aiming this year.
That is the whole and soul project of our National President this year. Let us have more and more members in the organization so that we can create more history towards this organization basically.
Sir, can you give some idea about the history of this great organization? It is originated from which country? How many countries we have?
So I'll tell you more about how it all happened. So it was earlier known as Young Men Civil Association, and somehow in 1915 we started this organization, and we celebrated 2015 as our centenary year. And then this JCI India came in Kolkata, and there some few people started this organization with a vision that something good can be developed, and somehow people promoted it. We got the members, and today in 2026 we are somewhere around this 50,000 membership. So in India it was started somewhere in Kolkata, and in Kolkata we came to know about this local organization being set up, and through that it passed on to the whole India, and now almost we have 28 zones which are working in this JCI India, and almost every state we have covered now.
Okay.
We are focusing on the unrepresented areas also, how these unrepresented areas can be converted into the GCs. But somehow 50,000 members is a big thing which we have, and these 50,000, I'm sure ahead that they will definitely bring one each and will make our organization achieve that mission 1 lakh. Yes.
So JC is giving leadership opportunities also. If we are joining as a member of a chapter, after that we can go to the next to so many levels. What is the leadership ladder that JC is offering?
See, apart from the training area, we also focus for the members that if they are aged between 18 to 40, and if they have joined this organization at the correct age, they can get the benefit of this leadership level also. So somehow when I was the member of this organization, I was aged only 24, and I'm very privileged that I am being the national vice president at the age of 36 only. I could get all the privileges that I could have received. And this organization is for the youngsters. When youngsters join this organization, they become, first step is to become a member of this organization.
Yes.
If they get more engaged to the programs of JCI India, if they get more engaged to what activities JCI India do, then they will come to know the efforts behind those projects is being taken by the loan governing board members, the first and the foremost part of the local organization. So somehow they will be interested to participate in that loan governing board members position. And local organization, they keep their loan governing board members intact with certain portfolios also. So the first step could be a part of this local governing board members staff and appoint yourself on some position. Take management, take training, take PR, anything you can take. You can ask them to wish to be a part of this portfolio. Through local governing board member, you can come up to the ladder of president, secretary or treasurer. If you are there as a president, secretary of treasurer for a local organization, then automatically you can come up ahead in the ladder as a zone vice president or a zone president. Because for being a zone vice president, you need to be a president for 1 year.
Okay.
And during that presidential tenure, you come to know about all the programs of JCI India. Reason being, while you are the president of this organization, you work in every portfolio of the organization. So while you work in every portfolio of organization, you come to know about all the aspects of it basically. So ZVP is the next target. Once you serve as a zone vice president for 1 year, then you can go up to the ladder of zone president. Through the ladder of zone president, handling the whole state or 2-3 states together, you can come up to the level of national vice president, where you will be assigned few zones with you, where you will be
in different states,
sharing your experience basically to all the states. And through national vice president, you could be there as a national president and ahead in the world level also. This is the ladder of leadership. But the restriction is the age of 40 years.
Okay.
So we should request members to join early in our organization, so that they can get benefit of this ladder actually.
And sir, what is the criteria to join this great organization? Any restrictions or any?
For joining this organization, I'll tell you, it's just a PR we do, and it's just a projects we do in the organization, project we do for our community. And for joining this organization, you need to find the local organization working in your area basically. And this is also a very easy task now. This year, our national president has come up with this initiative of having a map locator of local organizations. So we have an India map on our website.
Okay.
And through that India map, you can see in which part of the city, in which part of the region you can find where is the local organization working. You can get the details of the president there. You can get the contact number of that president. You can connect with that president and use this area map locator to join the organization. This is the beautiful way of knowing in our area which local organization is working basically.
Okay. Sir, you told about JCI India, the activities that we are organizing. What about JCI International, sir? How many countries we have presence?
So we have our presence in more than 125 plus countries. Our world president is focusing more on making this outreach going more bigger. And somehow when we talk about this internationalism, we are the second largest nome of JCI. And being the second largest nome, we focus more on the international arena too. When we talk about the training programs, we have some international level training programs also.
Okay.
We ask our presidents to participate in that training program too. I'll give you a very good aspect. When I was last year working as a national director of training, we had our national president JC Ankur Junjunwala, who came up with the concept that we can organize a training program which could be between the nations, and it could be a leadership development program. Then we came up with this SAIL project.
Okay.
And this SAIL is something which is a training program on leadership level, and it is being organized between 4 countries. So the participating nation are India, Nepal, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Last year we hosted fantastically in JCI Nepal. It was hosted by JCI Nepal, and we had almost 100 plus participants in that leadership training program. And this year we are planning to host it in Bangladesh. We are waiting for the official announcement of this SAIL program, which is again a leadership level training program which we can do it internationally. This is one of the aspects which JCI India started. But when you talk about JCI, JCI also conducts various training programs.
Okay.
So they are available on the website. You can participate on those training programs through the digital platform, also through virtually you can attend the program. You can also go physically and do the training program. There are various academies which are being done by various norms of JCI, and through that academies you can participate and entertain in the training area basically.
Okay.
And we have our conferences also. JCI believes that when we do good work, we should celebrate it. And to celebrate it, we have our conferences such as Asia Pacific Conference, JCI World Congress. This year our Asia Pacific Conference is in Japan. And next coming is the World Congress, which is in the Philippines. And Philippines is known as the mother nome of JCI India, basically, from where we got this JCI in India, basically. So somehow Philippines is the host for World Congress, and we are targeting this year to make 1,000 members go from this place to JCI Philippines and participate in this World Congress. And there is something special with JCI India is coming up in the coming 2 years. So that will be disclosed in JCI Philippines actually.
And sir, for the last 2 days you are with Kerala, especially with Zone 20. What is your experience while visiting these zone and chapters?
So as a National Vice President, we are assigned with few zones. And I am very lucky to have Zone 20 with me, because Kerala is known as God's own country, and who would not come and visit this country, visit this place basically. And I am very happy to be here in Zone 20. And my schedule was there from March 20 to March 22nd, and today being March 22nd, I had a very good experience of 2 days.
Okay.
I'll tell you, my journey started somewhere from Aluva. We were staying at Aluva, and from Aluva we were there, and we had an event in Ernakulam. And I was witnessing how beautiful this country is basically. Specifically it is said it is God's own country, and somehow I was witnessing the place. And when I met the local organization members who were there working in the grassroots level for this organization, they were very fantastic. They had a very good idea how do they promote their projects in the organization, how they are attached to the people in the organization. I witnessed one special attraction there.
Okay.
So my visit director, he took me to a place where we had this coconut water. So that lady handed over us the water and asked us, because we were in suits.
Okay.
So she just asked her that, sir, where from you? So that visit director told that we are from JCI. What the lady replied, that was more shocking. Sir, I already know what JCI is, but who you are, that I want to know. So I was very shocked to see that that lady who's selling the coconut water knows what JCI is basically. And then my visit director told that lady that he's the National Vice President, he is on the visit for this zone. So I was very happy to see that we are doing programs through which our organization is getting promoted to the grassroots members also, and to the non-GCs also in such a good way. So such a fantastic day we had during day 1. Day 2 I went to Thrissur, where we inaugurated few of the projects, such as we donated a dialysis machine in the hospital. We donated some projects for the members also we did. So this was something very, having a fantastic experience of visiting those places basically. So my 2 days went very well, and on the 3rd day I will be reaching to the zone governing board members, and tonight we have the multi-ELO meeting where I will be meeting all the presidents of this region basically. So it's a happy visit in Zone 20 for me.
Sir, and sir, finally, what is the message you are wishing to give to the young people of Kerala?
To the young citizens of the Kerala, I would just request them, be a part of this organization, witness what leadership can teach you basically. And this organization is the perfect platform where you can showcase your leadership skills. You can showcase the skills which are there with you, and this is the perfect platform that our organization gives you to promote you as an individual in the organization. So my request to all the young active citizens of Kerala, be a part of JCI and make this organization grow and witness the change in yourself. Thank you.
And sir, thank you so much for your wonderful time with JCI Zone 20, JCI Vazhithala, and with JCI Zone and with JCI Connect.
Thank you so much, team of JCI Vazhithala, for hosting such a wonderful podcast for me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.